had been completely tight-lipped about what happens. What I can tell you that happens, you can see it on Christmas Day at 9 o'clock on BBC1, is that it's not even set at Christmas.
Oh.
It's set in the summertime, so that comes as a little bit of a surprise to people. Obviously, 5 years ago, we saw Nessa get down on bended knee to propose to Smithy, so this is where we're going to find out what Smithy actually says. We may potentially find out what happens on that fishing trip as well. But yeah, we were really lucky. It was a real privilege to get down and talk to them all.
And of course, you know James Corden very well, don't you? Did you go to his wedding?
I did go to his wedding a long time ago, but yeah, I hadn't seen him for a long time, so it
must
was
have
really
been lovely
nice.
just to reconnect.
Yeah, it was lovely to see him.
Yeah,
so
super.
This is what the cast had to say.
Ruth and I, we consider ourselves merely just vessels for them like telling us what the story is. It feels like we get in a room, something happens, and these characters tell us what they want to say.
This is getting out of hand now.
I met this man and he's got James's face tattooed on his belly and then the whole of the carry order, and then he told me that on each boob he's going to have something like that slash. By the end of talking to him, I got quite disappointed that I didn't have my face on his body somewhere.
What's occurring? I haven't said it right, have
Nobody's ever said that to me.
Sorry.
Ever.
Stace, pass me them nunchucks.
You will see another area of employment that Nessa is very au fait with. But yeah, she's had a very, very colourful work history. Her CV is like about 11 pages long.
What was it like when you sent the script to everybody?
The best reaction was from Joanna Page.
I got the script through when I was in a services waiting for a burger.
She pulled into a service station to read it.
But then all the way through reading it, I was voice noting Ruth, going, oh my God, I just got to the bit where ... And then going, oh, and then crying, oh my God, I just read ... Oh my God.
And it was just the funniest thing.
Oh God, it was just amazing. When we first walked in to do the read-through together, it just felt electric. It's so weird. As soon as we all started speaking, it just all came to life. It was like we'd never ever been apart.
I just hope we've honoured and matched and exceeded the quality of James and Ruth's script.
I've become a lot more Mick over the years, yeah. I think Mick has made me a more interesting, tolerant person.
Be more Mick.
Be more Mick.
What are you doing?
I'm testing the flow.
I love her. I love playing it. I was so excited to get this latest script. You know, you start reading it and you read the scenes that you've been given, and James and Ruth, their writing is absolutely superb. It really is.
30 years ago, you two went on a fishing trip that almost tore this family apart.
Do we want to know what happens on the fishing trip?
Do you?
Do we? I kind of do, yeah.
I thought that might come up. You're straight in there.
Are we going to know what happens, though?
I'm afraid I can't say anything.
People will go, what's going to happen in the special? What's going to happen? And I go, think about it. Do you really, really want to know? I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Just have to wait and see.
Keeping it a secret for a year. Such a bore.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Well, with this, yeah, because my career's on the line.
I'll be watching it with Ruth. Our families are going to get together. We'll watch it together. We watched the last special together. There's no one else that could really watch it with.
Is it the last one?
Well, yeah. It has to be. When you see it, you'll understand why.
No. You know, I mean, I'm really glad I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
But it's going to be bittersweet, I think, and very emotional. That's all I've gathered from the cast.
Oh, my goodness, there's been so much talk about it. I hadn't really watched much of it, weirdly. It's just one of those things. And so I started watching it properly. I started watching it from Series 1, Episode 1 last night, properly. And I realised by Episode 3, I am Pamela.
Pamela!
That's my whole... I am literally her. I was like, oh, my word. But it's extraordinary comedy.
It's brilliant.
And
9 o'clock,
full of
Christmas
heart.
Day.
Lovely. Yeah, the finale will be on 9